What should one do in their 20s to avoid regrets in their 30s and 40s? If you're in a relationship that is making you feel bad more often than good, end it sooner rather than later. If your relationship is great half the time and terrible half the time, then your relationship is terrible. Exercise. Staying in shape is easier than getting in shape. Take care of your teeth. Have a few close friends but keep making new ones. I'm all for making your own way, but you'd be shocked to know how many people got to where they are because they knew someone who knew someone. It can only help you and maybe you can pay it forward down the line. Spend time with relatives that probably won't be there in your 40s. Wear sunscreen. Eat healthy. Watch your weight. Exercise. Build muscle strength in your back and legs. Follow your dreams. They don't go away. You won't grow out of them. You'll be better for it and have more confidence in yourself knowing that whatever happens you tried and gave it your all. Left-handed people. What is the most inconvenient thing to do built for right hands? Writing in general. Get ink and lead on my hand all the time. Eating in close proximity to someone who is right-handed. Always have to orient myself at the table accordingly. Can openers, notebooks spiral bound or otherwise, and binders. Writing on whiteboards is pretty rough too. Middle school desks had armrests for right-handed people. Scissors. Even with my right hand they somehow still don't work well. Using a mouse. It's annoying to be forced to play using the right hand. I flipped my mouse years ago and I'm so glad I did. You can get lefty mice, and some regular ones allow for orientation change. Notebooks. Paper notebooks, that is. What's the best book you've read? The Count of Monte Cristo, Alexander Dumas. Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry. Things Fall Apart, Achebe. The Long Walk by Stephen King. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Jurassic Park, by Michael Crichton. He started my fascination with science fiction and thrillers. Slaughterhouse v. The Great Gatsby. I like the combination of a great story with a great tone and rhythm. Cosmos by Carl Sagan. Reading time was a delight. Harry Potter series. Sorry for being basic. What is the greatest human invention? Gonna go with agriculture. Really set us up for everything later. That or the spear, pointy sticks or op. Documenting/writing. Without this invention knowledge transfer is not possible. I'd say computers. Don't get me wrong, things like the invention of the wheel, writing, hunting weapons, etc., were a big deal, but the invention of the computer really sped up our development. The wheel, language and writing. For me, it's the internet. I can't imagine how our ancestors survived without the internet. I'm going with Arabic numerals. Almost everything we do with science and technology relies on math that we couldn't do otherwise effectively without it. Before this there were so many different numbering systems, some of them pretty ineffective, like Roman numerals. Electricity, fire, the first and most important chemical reaction humans ever mastered, allows you to sanitize meat, sanitize water, survive the cold, create metal tools, create medicines, and a host of other essentials for civilization. What is the best sitcom ever? What We Do in the Shadows is hilarious. Faulty Towers, not a single weak episode, not a single flat joke, not a moment of screen time wasted. The series is a masterclass on how to write and execute a comedy series. Malcolm in the Middle, Golden Girls for the win. Even 30 years later it is a laugh a minute. Most sitcoms have cheesy humor or a lot of time between laughs, but Golden Girls delivers even on repeat viewing. Blackadder, British comedy at its best. Peep Show, 30 Rock. I really like Scrubs for this category. Hilarious, often touching and sad, great characters, moves from very politically incorrect to socially aware and back again, with a killer finale. There is no season 9, you'll never convince me otherwise. It's Always Sunny. Cheers! I think it was a gold standard on how comedy shows can be written. Gamers of Reddit, what video game has the best storyline? BioShock had a great original story. Soma, I love the story in Hades. The developers found a seldom used historic character and thoughtfully developed him into a full, fleshed out character that fits so perfectly in the larger Greek mythos, as well just having excellent overall writing. I think Hades has a fantastic and open-ended storyline. Planescape, Torment, about as ancient as I am by now but still undefeated. Number 1. Outer Wilds, such a masterpiece. Sadly it is a one-time experience, but such a beautiful experience. In case you never heard of it, just please do yourself a favor and Google nothing. Everything is a spoiler. Even Steam description has a minor spoiler which when I played did not know about, and it blew my mind. What Remains of Edith Finch is probably one of the best storylines I've ever played. Portal and Portal 2, Fallout, New Vegas. No matter which way you decide to go, it's a great, entertaining storyline.